Everybody, welcome to the Play Pouch. I'm Alan, aka Tango Fett. I'm joined by Nick, aka Tequila. We are once again playing WWE 2K25 GM mode. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad, not bad. Ready for some WCW to kick some ass, Alan. How about you?
WCW. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a bit tired, but yeah, that's my bad. This should have happened a bit earlier, by the way, everybody, because I fell asleep when I came home from work. Sorry. But yes, today, as Nick mentioned last time, we're going to go from my perspective today. So I'm playing as Nick Aldis, and I'm the general manager of Raw.
Monday night. Raw. You got to say it right, Alan. Monday night.
And Nick's playing as Sonya Deville, who's got
Yes, well known for all the time she spent in WCW. Look, if I could be Scott Hall and I could do WCW every week, I would. But Scott Hall isn't an option to be GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately.
So further ado, we confirmed our brands. Let's get going and see what I'm going to do this week.
Big up to Cuva in the chat. That's the one thing I forgot to do, Alan. Set this up.
Oh yeah, big up Cuva. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. I had a plan to do things during this podcast. Of course, because I fell asleep, I was actually going to record some actual in-game footage. So like when we're doing our selections. So for instance, if one of us gets to the screen where we're basically waiting on the other one, I can just really hit a button and you'll see some gameplay of a match or something.
Yeah,
give you guys something to watch. So that's something I might do next time.
Why not?
I'll record something next time.
Now, we only did the first week. Most of our first show was taking up the draft. They can take a while because you've got to try and plan stuff out. So that did. We tried to explain to you the general mechanics. We're still going to explain stuff as we go along, but probably not as in much detail because you guys, a lot of you might already know what this mode is anyway. But those who don't, we'll try to explain things as we go. But we explained an awful lot last time. Yes. But we'll there is more that we can discuss as we get there, especially when we get to like the pay-per-views because they're a bit, they act a bit differently. Do the pay-per-views, which is the big showcase. Anyone doesn't know, again, I'm using terminology, aren't I? Assuming that you all know. Basically, the PLEs or the pay-per-views, as me and Alan know them, are once a month at the end of each month. So because our seasons don't actually cover the whole year, I think there's 6 or 7 of them per season. Ending with the big WrestleMania that I'm sure, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you've heard of WrestleMania.
Of course. It's mentioned in Hot Shots Part 2.
Even mentioned in Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so WrestleMania is something that has even non-wrestling fans have heard of.
It's transcended everything. It's like the Super Bowl for wrestling.
Yeah. But that's the last show each year is WrestleMania, right? So that's the big crescendo of each season. But we're right at the start, so we are building up to our first pay-per-view. I'm not even sure what it is.
Clash at the Castle. We're 2 weeks away, apparently. No, 3 weeks. We're two weeks away from the Go Home show, and we're 3 weeks away from the actual PLE, as it were. So as you see, everyone on the screen, this is what you get presented before you start booking. So you have a journal. In my case, I promised Sean Spears a rematch against Alex Shelley within 2 weeks. He'll get pissed if I don't do it.
They do. These superstars are a bit like divas. They've all got healthy egos, and they all do. They all do have quite massive egos. Excuse the noises. I'm just setting up my tablet so I can read the chat. Wrestling is fake and it's for girls.
It's a form of entertainment.
Really,
it's sports entertainment.
Mate, I could fire back with stuff, but I don't want to upset you as well. Every film franchise you like, Pete, is also fake. Every film that any of us like is also fake. Unless it's a bloody documentary, and even them are fake half the time. So that's my rebuttal to you, Mr. Stockbridge Works. Other than that, I hope you're well.
Yes, yeah, thanks for joining, Pete.
Yeah, Clash at the Castle, which was in Scotland, wasn't it?
No, the first one was in Wales, wasn't it?
Was it Wales, the first one?
First one was in Wales.
What was the one in Scotland?
I think
Scotland.
My old boss went there, I think.
Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre fought Roman Reigns in the first one, then he fought.
Damien
Who did he
Priest
fight in the second one? Damien Priest, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes. And CM Punk cost him it. That's right.
That's it. That's the one.
So that means Drew McIntyre should be in the main event. I've got Drew McIntyre. He probably won't be in the main event. But yeah, so we're just getting started. This is week 2. And you're going to be seeing Alan this time around. You'll be seeing Alan doing his booking. So you won't be seeing mine. You'll see my results. What's Triple H got for you this week, Alan? What's his funky goal?
Commissioner Goal, ensure that your least popular available bruiser is available in this match. And when he means least popular, every wrestler has their has a popularity scores. So obviously everyone in order there. So my most popular superstar is Rhea Ripley. Her popularity is 74. We'll have to go down to the bottom. And my least popular bruiser at this point is Aleister Black. Wow, 56. Okay. So I've got to book him in a match tonight.
Good luck with that, Alan. Good luck with that.
Now, the problem I've got with the Journal in terms of Sean Spears, he wants his rematch against Alex Shea. They're both fighters, and the game is going to penalise me for doing that. You know, it's my bad. I shouldn't have booked them together. I wasn't expecting a feud, and the feuds start kind of haphazardly, shall we say. I mean, I've got 2 weeks to do it. I don't have to book them this week, but I kind of have to remember to do it next week. So I see what I can do. I don't know if I can change their fighting styles. I might be able to. I'm going to have a quick little check now, see if I can change Alex Shelley into something. If anything, he's going to be a cruiser. Class changes, have a look. Oh, I can change him to a specialist. Okay. All right.
Specialist.
Okay.
It's always a good option, that is.
So we'll do that. So I mean, specialist, as Nick mentioned in the last show, a specialist works with anybody, that whether they're a bruiser, a fighter, another specialist, a cruiserweight, a giant, they work with everyone. So there we go. So we're going to turn Alex Shelley into a specialist. Right. So let's not make the same mistake we made last week, and we had a very, very poor opening. I think we had a poor finale as well. So there you go. Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. Right. So we established that is Aleister Black. He's not in a feud with anybody at the moment. So the idea is to put him with a fighter or another specialist. Now you can see the little green symbol, the little happy face thing, so the little mask. So remember, everyone, it is an act. It is an act, as they say.
Yeah.
The green one means they're a face. If it's red, they're a heel, which is
bad
good guy. Yeah. So yeah. So if you're a baby face, you're a good guy. If you're a heel, you're a bad guy. So Aleister Black needs someone to fight against. Now I could just throw him straight in against the RC champion, but that's a bit wrong. I can't really do that on free TV as this is, especially on Netflix.
Yeah, you're on Netflix. I'm on TNT, aren't I? That was Turner Broadcasting Network, whatever it's called.
That's it.
TBS, was it?
Yeah, TBS.
TBS.
There you go. I'm going to feed you him. That should be a good match. Let's feed you him. Okay.
Big up to in the chat, ABB Alvaro. Hello. Don't recognise you, mate. Welcome to our WWE 2K playthrough. Hope you're a wrestling fan, unlike Pete.
We are quite knowledgeable.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, we've been wrestling fans a long time, so we want to get to the legends. But Alan's got more money than me, so if anyone's going to get one first,
I might have a little peek. Actually, I might see who I can maybe snag.
What? Well, this week. Wow.
No, maybe I might wait until the go home show, because then I can at least sign someone for the pay per view.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. We have to change Gunther's class, because as a giant, it's rubbish. I've got no cruisers anyway, and it's pointless. So we're going to do another class change.
You do, yes.
So
yeah, you've got it.
Gunther, we're going to change him. There we go. Okay, So we're going to keep you as a fighter. So at the moment, we're going to keep Bray Wyatt face. I was going to turn him heel. But a few kicked off of them last week. So
yes. You're forced into probably keeping him at least for a little bit to have that feud.
So what we'll do is we'll get Bray. He can have a little call out. He can call out Gunther. Now, you can only technically use people once. Unless you do a call out promo, then you get to use the person again.
Well,
they can be called out.
Yeah, the person who is being called out can be used again. So technically, the promo isn't actually... In your mind, we see it as it being both, but the game only kind of registers it for the person who initiates it for some reason, which is cool. But I think I'm ready. Out.
Okay, no worries. So bear with me.
I will wait for you. Done.
I've
got to check my power cards because I've got this special ability that lets me have a bunch of these. They're in they're not. Okay, never mind. Yep. If they're really good.
Am I wearing infused? They're not. Let's you. Let's put you. There you go, everyone. Free TV. How about that? So mid card match. You should be put in mid card.
Yeah.
Okay, they're kind of in a feud. And for shits and giggles, let's give you a massive main event.
Right, that is me done. So the two AI people are Mr. Foji. Long-time fans might remember him. He is the GM of SmackDown. Oh, look who his women's champion is, Alan. Wendy Chu. Bet that goes well. SmackDown's women's champion is Wendy Chu.
Wendy Chu? Oh, okay. How long is she going to last?
Not long. She'll be...
Right, there we go.
She'll be getting traded to one of us any minute.
Right,
trying to trade.
So we've done week 2. Let's see how we do. So Nick's results will come in first.
Right.
Okay. So you got the Vision versus Gargano and Andrade.
Yeah, didn't really want the title change, so this is the rematch. Hopefully that now I know that Breaker and Reed do work well as a team because the game told me they did. I didn't get the message for Gargano and Andrade, so that means that these two don't work well as a team. So really, I don't really want them to be champions because
no, of course not. You want Ciampa, don't you?
Yeah, if I had enough money, I would have got him. Yeah, and that would have been I would much rather have Ciampa than Andrade in this position, but it is what it is. I couldn't quite afford him. But now I know that the game's telling me that Breaker and Bronson Reed, which is pretty funky because this game came out before this faction was around, so it's quite funny that the game is saying that these two have got chemistry. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we used to do it all the time with story design, didn't we? You used to create a feud, and then all of a sudden, about 3 or 4 months later, this feud would happen on TV.
Yeah, but we used to joke that WF writers were watching our stories.
Yeah, I won't put it past them.
Well, Vince needs all the help he can get at the time. Right, so let's hopefully, I can't control this again, guys, unless I've got a certain card, which I don't have. So I want Breaker and Reed to win the belts back, really. But the feud's going to continue probably anyway. So if they don't win it on this occasion, there's other opportunities.
Okay.
Right. So these guys are trading the belts. There you go. So that was better than last week's, and they have now officially started a feud. So, over the next couple of weeks, I will be having more of these matches to try and instigate the feud to get to level 4, and then I'll get higher ratings. So, but these two have just traded the belts back, so there's definitely going to be more matches to come. I've got to change Jey Uso. Now he's a specialist, so that means that he can work with anyone now, which is what I need. This is going to be the ladies' half an hour of the show. Not a title match. Triple H, this is Triple H's request. The two most popular ladies I've got, which are these two. I believe that she is the half a tag team champion. That's why I think she's got the extra popularity. It's not a title match. It is a bit of a filler match. There is a run in from Katana Chance, who was feuding with Indy Hartwell. So Bliss should probably the run in does affect it a little bit. Yeah, I mean I expected Bliss would win.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm not that shocked really. Not a particularly good match.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of what you want because you had a 3-star match to kick off, and you don't want your mid card outshining your opening contest.
Yeah, so I was expecting this match to be of lesser quality than the first match, so that's why I put it second. This is starting the feud with the woman who won the triple threat last week, which was Scarlett. These two are my two best women, I think. They've both got like charisma 4, so these two should be able to have a good program together. She's got, she cut a good promo to Scarlett, so these two should. I think they're both cruiserweights, which the game doesn't mind. It's not the best combo. For some reason, the game seems to think that cruiserweight versus giant is better than cruiserweight versus cruiserweight. I tell them to go watch WCW in the mid-90s and get back to me about that. But that's my opinion, of course. Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio, anyone? That's all I'll say.
Of course. Great match. Halloween Havoc, wasn't it?
Yeah, one of the best matches you'll ever see. And they were both cruiserweights. So, game, I don't agree with the game, how the game decides matchups. So, but it is what it is. These are the rules of the game. So these two will have good promos. Their matches should be okay, not amazing because they're both cruiserweights. The game won't rate it that high. But these are my two best women. Simple. This is just really to get everyone on the show. It is for the title, just because why not? Jacob Fatu, all gas, no brakes, Alan. Karrion Kross is in a feud with Eddie Thorpe, which was not the plan. He lost by DQ last week, so these two are in a feud. So the idea really is they'll continue their feud, and then AJ and Jacob Fatu will start feuding. I don't know who's gonna be with what title though. If Karrion Kross or AJ. I don't think Eddie Thorpe will win, but you never know, right? But whoever comes out with the title will face the person they're feuding with. So let's see what the game does. Right. Now, 3 stars is pretty good. AJ has got ring skill 20, so he was the favourite to win that match because he's got the highest ring skill. That is how the game generally works. It does, they do get, it's not a guaranteed, but it's a percentage-based chance. So because he's got the highest skill, he was most likely to win that match because he was the highest skilled person in the match. So he was a slightly higher chance. So I've got kind of what I wanted there. Cross and Thorpe are level 2 feud. And now AJ Styles can feud with Jacob Fatu over the US title. Lots of title changes. I've had 3 title changes in 2 shows. Don't like it really, but it is what it is. I can't control that part.
Free TV.
So I got what I wanted out of that.
Now, ideally, you want. As I say, ideally, you want your main event now to exceed your 2 mid-card matches.
Yeah, so my best match has been my second mid-card match was 3 stars. My third opening was 3 stars. So really, my main event, if I want to have a good show, a good week, my main event really needs to be at least 3.5, and that should be quite a good show. I think it might get there because I've got Punk and Drew who are in a feud. It's only level 1 feud. They are in a feud though, and one of them is a specialist in tables matches. I think Drew. So I've made a tables match. Not that I've got many choices at the start of the game because we put that thing on, Alan. We've only got a couple of match choices. Yeah. But luckily for me, Drew has got tables. That part's random, by the way, guys. Every time you fire up this mode, their match specials are random, so you don't really know. But luckily for me, McIntyre got that. So I've made it a tables match. So I've gone out of my way and I paid the extra money to make it a tables match to get the best result. I don't mind who wins, really. I actually don't mind on this one. I can work with both. So I'm hoping for 3.5 stars, really, at the least, to have a good week.
Cool. Okay. Wow, there you go.
So that's a good week for me based upon those star ratings. Yeah. So the game will probably don't know if I'm going to win because we don't know what Alan or the AL is going to do. But that was a pretty good show by me for this.
I don't think I'll get that. Not really.
Well, we're going to find out. Here's one.
So okay, we're going to kick off with a world title match for the women's title. So Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. They're not in a feud at the moment. It could kick something off. I need something strong to open. We are hoping for a miracle here. Because this is literally, this is a start.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my most popular superstar, Rhea Ripley, there. So you got 3.5.
Wow, 3.5. That's good.
That's good. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was not expecting that. And a feud is kicked off, so they're now level 1.
So Alan got 3.5 stars on the first match in their feud. So that rating should only go up the higher the feud level goes. So that's a good rivalry for you.
So there goes. There's that change now. So Alex Shelley's now fire into a specialist. So nice. now I can move on forward for that feud with Sean Spears.
Yep. One of the problem childs is Alexis King because you see he's got ring skill 5. That is the issue with him.
Yep.
He's going to struggle to win any of these matches, and he's going to start complaining after a while.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to try and focus. If I've got any cards that can help boost his ring experience, then I'll have to use it on him to stop him from complaining. Because, like Nick said, he's just going to lose every single week. No matter who I put him against, he's just going to lose.
Unless the person's got less than 5.
So at the moment, sorry, Nexus King, it's going to be a Black Mass for you, I think.
Probably.
Black Mass?
It's over. Hit the bell.
So that's what I imagined. And Nexus King walks up. Wow, disappointing. Okay. But a feud started, so there we go. That's bad. I'm gonna guess it's a 1.5 star because literally the bell rings and Asa Black hits him with a Black Mass kick and that's it, and that's the match.
That's the whole match.
That's the match. Like Alexis King is basically just giving him mouth for as soon as the bell rings.
And in case people don't know, which I'm sure they do, but Alexis King is the late great Brian Pillman, if people remember him as a kid.
That's right. So, yeah. Brian Pillman's son.
Yep.
So they go Gunter, now been changed to a fighter, so now I can move ahead with the Bray Wyatt Gunter feud. So that will help. Because we had this last week, we're going to do it again. No title on the line this time.
Yeah, Alan's got an extra women's title. I actually don't get a secondary women's title on WWE.
2.5 out of that. Okay, that's fine. I can cope with that.
But that's okay. See, because it's the 2 mid-card matches, so yeah, actually, to be honest with you guys, and Alan, I think you agree, the ratings on the mid-card matches have very, very little impact. If you're going to put a dud on, you put them in those 2 slots.
Yeah, just whack them in there. So basically, any bathroom break matches you have, I mean, they don't have to be bathroom break matches, but the matches that I just think, for those who don't know, if it's a match you think, you look at the competitors, you think, I don't particularly want to see this. I'd rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be in the bathroom break.
Yeah. Going to get the popcorn and whatever it is you do.
Yeah, go to the foyer, get yourself a beer or something. So this is my main event. This is for the IC title. So Penta, Cierro, Miedo versus Chad Gable versus LA Knight. Yeah. Versus Shinsuke and Nakamura, who's very outdated in this game.
And Alan, as you see, his characters are 2 specialists, a bruiser and a fighter, and he's got 2 faces and 2 heels. So the game will like that. So this should be decent. Don't know what level, but 3 stars above Alan, I would have thought. 3.5.
I'd be surprised. So here we go.
Really?
Fight forward for the IC title. Who's gonna win? LA Knight.
Oh, I'm surprised, Alan.
Bad.
I am surprised. I thought you'd definitely get 3.
Yeah, Chad Gable took the fall in that one, I think. There's no way. I wouldn't let Penta take the fall, and I wouldn't let Shinsuke take the fall. So Chad Gable's probably the most expendable of the 4, or the other 3 even.
Chad Gable did the job.
He did the job. Right then.
So last time we did cover this in great detail, but we're still not exactly sure. I think we can still cover it, Alan, but I don't think we need to go into tons and tons of detail. We can just kind of play it. So, I think it's a tag title match they're having. Is it?
Yep, they're a tag match. 3 stars.
Okay,
yeah.
so they've got a rivalry. So 3 stars is same as what I got. Okay.
So Wolfgang cuts a promo. Call out. Yep. So he calls out Dexter Lumis. Poor Dexter. Yeah, Rowan's still got that help mallet with him.
Alan's going to try, Eric. Well, so far, SmackDown's got 3 stars to 2.5, so very similar to what Alan's done. We'll have to see if...
see, this is going to help them now because they've basically got 2 tag teams against each other. This is the game sort of like
this is that tag. Yeah, this is this tag chemistry stat that you don't really see. So this will probably end up getting 2.5, 3 stars. I mean,
2.5.
It's not that much. It's very similar to yours, Alan. It's going to depend on what.
True.
If he gets 3 stars, which he might do because he's putting on
this
time. Yeah.
Logan Paul's getting a title match on SmackDown. How about that?
Yeah. So this will probably be 3 stars, at least. Wow, but you right. Okay. That puts you in 3rd then, I think.
Yeah.
This week.
So yeah, EC dub.
All these ladies, by the way, look at their roster, guys. They're having 3 ladies matches using 8 women, and once again, they have no women's title.
So they have nothing to play for other than pride.
Yeah.
1, 2.
So which one of you ladies is the best of the 4? Becky Lynch, there you go. She
Becky
wins
had the highest.
2.5. That
Right.
sucks.
That sucks. That's a bad start from them. They got all their guys in promos and all their women are having the matches.
Ugh.
1, 2.
This year's WrestleMania match of people, which I thought was terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was awful.
Well, so far, Alan, ECW's in last place so far. You're in third, I think.
Wait a minute. Why has he got a belt? Has he put a title like the KSI?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my
Heyman
God.
has put a title on KSI.
Why? He's not even a wrestler.
So he can show it off on YouTube, Alan.
He's just some nobody on YouTube.
Again, another women's match. I mean, I'm not sure what they're fighting over. Right, so yeah, he's definitely in fourth place right now. His main event is going to have to save him.
His roster's terrible. They go. They're now coming up as probably his best match. Again, 2 tag teams. The Creeds versus the Good Brothers.
Yeah, I reckon that this could be 3 stars because, like you say, it's a title match and they've both got tag chemistry. This is going to be 3 stars. Right,
2.5,
I think you beat him, Alan. I think you beat him.
I think I came third that week. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, so
I got a good booking out of that.
Alan won the opening contest, didn't you, Alan? You actually won the opening contest. There you go, 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
But you got joint last in the main event, whereas me and SmackDown. So, did SmackDown beat me? I think SmackDown. Oh no, actually, me and SmackDown are more or less exactly the same because we had the same opener, we had the same main event. He beat me in the first mid card match, but then I beat him. So me and SmackDown should be dead heat. And then it's
you're both listed as good.
ECW.
I think we're all listed as good booking. Really? ECW is terrible.
Yeah, the reason why the game's giving them good booking is because if you look at the curve of the show, the curve's actually, even though the quality is not the greatest, he's got 2.5 and 2.5 as a main event and the opener, and 2.0. So his drama curve is actually quite good, even if the actual quality of his matches was much lower than ours. That's why it's giving him good booking.
All right, let's see the financials.
So I'm only going to read out the stuff I think is important. I got match card quality 77, which ain't bad from week 2. Fans change. I got 35,300 fans, and money made. I made 34,790, which is okay.
Cool.
For week 2.
So it gives you a budget of $135,770 to spend next week.
Not enough to hire a legend yet. You need to get 200,000 or 300,000, really.
Yeah.
Right. What about you? What did you do then?
Let's have a look. See where I am.
71.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. So I got fans change of 31. I got plus 31,458. I made 34,500 in profit. So that puts me on a total budget of 225,865.
Yep, you're certainly winning the money game. You might be able to afford a legend soon.
If only this was real life.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So SmackDown, they got a fans change. They got 79. So
they beat me apparently.
They won by 2 points. Yeah. So they got 33,261 fans. They got a profit of $34,355, which gives them 156,972 to spend. Nice. So now we suspect ECW is the worst.
Should be. They should be behind you. You got 71.
Well,
didn't
they
you?
got 71, just same as me. They got less fans. Okay. They got 29,870, but they made 49,100. So money wise, I think they won. Money wise, they won.
They did.
But the fans, which fans is where it counts. They didn't do very well there.
No,
actually, I'm gonna go back to my screens because I want to read my.
He must have cut
my comments.
A promo that gave him an extra 10 grand or something.
I was looking at the show notes. Yeah, Chad Gable looks so angry. Wonder if something happened in the back. Yeah, we've told him he's got to put a mask on and become El Grande Americano.
Ha. Yeah. Right. Yes. So after week 2, Mr. Fuji, so SmackDown, is in the lead with 1,065,201 fans. He's in second place money-wise, 156,970. I've just about creeped over Paul Heyman to second. I am last in money which actually is quite common for me, to be honest, 135,770. ECW is on 1,059,850 fans with a budget 146,719, and Alan, who is about 4,000 off Heyman, which, believe it or not, actually isn't very much. Not at this point.
No, just under 10,000 gap between me and Fuji.
Yeah, so we're all still. I'm only 2,000 away from Fuji. Heyman is 4,000 or so behind me, and Alan is 4,000. So we're all still within 10,000 fans, and you can easily get a 10,000 swing around on a pay-per-view, no problem. So we're all small amounts.
Yeah.
Alan is winning the financial game. He's got about 75,000 more than Fuji's got. So he's doing well in that area, even if he hasn't got the highest fans. So there you go. That's week 2. What time is it? Definitely got enough time for another. Yeah,
we'll be good.
We've got enough time for 2 more shows, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see if we can get to the pay-per-view.
Yeah, what we'll do is when we get to the end of this week, we're coming from Hungary this week. Okay, we're coming from Hungary, Budapest. Okay.
I don't know what Alan's screen's showing. If he's like me, he's reading messages from someone. You got anything funny, Alan, on the messages you're getting?
So look. Well, no, I've had no message from anybody. Actually, no one's wanting a favour. No one's angry at me, which is good. I mean, favours. I think I've got an award last time we played. I got an award for the most promises kept.
Yeah, I think you did win that one. Yeah.
But all I know this week is I promised Sean Spears a rematch against Alex Shelley within 2 weeks, and I have to do it this week. So first things first, let's book that match. Let's get that booked like right away. And I should really pay attention to what these guys are specialists at, because I've in terms of the actual matches they can have. So we can probably kick off with something spectacular.
Yeah, but the only thing is, like I say, because we haven't got many match types unlocked, because we've chosen to go the other route, you might find that a lot of them won't be able to take advantage of it just yet until we unlock more match types.
Yeah, that's true. So at the moment, I can't do much.
Yeah, so because I haven't got much money, so I've got to be kind of very careful with my booking.
All right, okay. So I'm just going to try and work this out. Oh, I know, but see, in my head, in my booking head, there's things I want to do, but I don't want to trigger a feud, so to speak. Like for this episode, because then I'm thinking, we're in a different country. I could probably put on a big spectacle for somebody, for the fans there, and I thought maybe a good tag match with some big names in it. But then the game will magically say, "Oh, they're in a feud now. These 4 guys are in a feud," which I don't want.
Yeah, so there is quite a lot of pre-planning that has to kind of go into these shows. Because as Alan just said, you want the right people to be feuding with the other right people. So you need to try to make it happen, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can't really control. The only way you can control who really feuds is by stuff like promos. You kind of got control over that part. But when you've got a match, especially if it's a multi-man match, you don't. Like if you have a fatal 4-way, you can't decide which 2 out of the 4 might start a feud. The game kind of does it for you, so to speak.
I think we're good there. I think we're going to need until we can start, racking some money up, and we can start hiring more people. Of course, Legends is what we're after. Guessing there's alumni in there. You and you, but with you and you. And of course, we've got to keep it on the stamina as well.
Very much so. Once your guys get to below 40, isn't it? They become prone to injury. So the lower that stamina stat, the more likely is they get injured. The severity of the injuries is random as well. Sometimes you can get lucky and it's only in 1 week or 2 weeks, but sometimes they can be out for 2 months, which can really cripple you. Unless you've got cards to play, which reduce it.
I'm actually short of a spot. As you can see, everybody, short of a spot. A promo spot.
Right.
Not that it matters, but
you can survive without it. It's a bit of a kind of wasted opportunity, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you know, especially at the start of the game like this, because we neither me or Alan really has got the money to go into the free agency market yet. Need to save up. Right. Oh, I didn't even check to see what the power. I keep forgetting to check the power.
Yeah,
cards.
I'm actually exactly what I'm doing now. I'm looking at the power cards. Nothing that's going to aid me right now.
Well, I've got my special ability, so I'm on the lookout for one card really, as Alan was, but it's a very rare card. It can appear. We've both seen it, but it's rare. So the longer this goes on, because I can use my ability to get multiple versions of these cards, the longer it goes on, the least likely I am to keep hold of them. So, like, if I haven't found anything good by like halfway through the season, I'll probably just use at least one charge of it, to pick up something, because something's better than nothing, right? Rather than just keeping them for something and nothing happens. But as of right now, I'm not in love with what I'm seeing. So.
Oh, I should also mention that, as you can see on the screen, I've gone back to the home screen within GM mode, obviously. Yeah, and the commissioner goal. So obviously, Trips will set us a goal. In this case, it's ensure the least popular available specialist is in a match this week, which I've done. It now says fulfilled, and for that, I'm getting a reward, which at the conclusion of this week, I will get an injury rehab 3 card to be used. So if anyone does get injured, it reduces the injury time by about 3 weeks.
Yeah, so these power cards are what they sound like. They're cards, right? So it's like a kind of card game. So you can buy up to 3 every week. You can't choose. They're all random, right? So you've got no control over what appears, so it is random. But you can buy up to 3 cards every week. Costs money, of course. So, and some of them can be like one of these here I've got called special promotion, but that's 75,000. That's nearly all my money. So crazy. But neither me or Alan probably got the money to really do anything about it.
And plus, there's all show logistics as well, where you can book new arenas, lighting effects, and stuff like that. And of course,
it costs money
too.
And just to get the constant hall, which is probably what I want to get next, is 100,000. So I can afford it, but literally it will take all my money. So I am going to want this, but I'd rather have a little bit more money saved up so I can run a proper show. If I buy this now, I'm going to be down to like 20,000, which is really going to hinder me. So I've got to save up more. So at the start, every year, as we've said, the money does reset. But what happens is that you get more money on a weekly basis the bigger your arenas are and stuff like that. So slowly, you earn more money in like year 4 than you do in year 1, because by that point you would have spent money on going to bigger arenas. So you get more ticket prices, so you get more money on a weekly basis. But right now, this is the start of the whole playthrough, so we're getting the absolute lowest on a weekly basis. So. You see more legends overall as the game progresses. This year, because me and Alan aren't going to be making much money, Alan might be able to afford one or two because of his special ability, his oldest ability might let him do that. I'll be lucky if I can only get one this season. So, right, Alan's ready, so I might. Big up to everyone watching. Let me check the chat. Big up to ABB Alvaro. I see you in here. Pete's probably gone to sleep because he hates wrestling. Bless him. And Coov, I don't think you're a wrestling fan either, but thanks for dropping in anyway, Coov, mate.
No, he said so. He said he's not really into wrestling games, so he'll cheer for an imaginary tag team of Advent and Aliens, whoever.
Advent and Aliens. Yeah, from XCOM, Advent and Aliens. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, fair enough.
Right, I could have made this a title match, right? But I've had so many title changes. See, this is where, how can I phrase it? This is where, if I want to get a better rating, I might have well have made this a title match, right? But I don't want a title change every week because that's like Vince Russo booking, right? And I hate that shit. I don't want a title change every week. I want longer reigns for people, right? But the game doesn't take that into account. Really, what I should have done, if I only cared about ratings, I should have made this a title match. Me not making it a title match will actually mean that I won't get as high a rating as I could have.
So we're penalised for actually being creative.
And this is the problem with the mode itself. If they revamp the mode, which it is going to be in next year's game. It's a feature now, so it will be in next year's game. I'd like to see them tweak stuff like this so that maybe the title matches don't actually give prestige. Maybe they can give something else.
Yep.
So that you're not encouraged to have title matches every week. That doesn't mean you can't have them at all, because when you watch wrestling, you do see the occasional. But how many times is the world title defended on the weekly shows? It's rare. It's not often.
Yeah, it's one every few months, if that. Maybe
Yeah.
one every 6 months.
Yeah, but the game wants you to do it every week, so it goes against mine and Alan's nature of watching wrestling throughout the years. And we know that this isn't generally what you do, but the game wants you to. So I think me and Alan kind of fight against our instincts a little bit. Like I say, this is the perfect example, whereas I might have well have made it a title match, right? So I'm going to get a slightly less rating because I haven't, because I didn't want another. AJ just won the belt. I don't want them trading the title every week. It's not actually what I want to happen. I don't mind them changing hands on the pay-per-views, but I don't want them changing the title every week. It's not how it devalues the belt. But the Jamies get penalised me for it. Right. Anyway, this isn't a title match. This is a rivalry match. They will have a title match at some point, but not yet. AJ just won the belt last week. That could be in my head. That could be a DQ. I mean, it was still a very good match. But had I made that a title match, that might have been 4 stars. Had I made that a title match,
Probably would have been.
Yeah, it's good. 3.5 stars is fine. Opening contest. Their rivalry's got level 2, so their next match should be good. So, I'm giving Bronson Reed and Revision, whatever you want to call them, and Breaker a bit of a rest. Their stamina's not the best, so even though it says they're in the promo, the game actually won't count them as having a promo. So they actually will end up being rested this week, and it will be Andrade and Gargano who cuts the promo. Oh god, Andrade cutting a promo. Gargano's alright, but not Andrade.
Yeah.
They did okay. They got a good rating, and the rivalry grew, which is what I wanted. So that's fine. All fine. Karrion Kross, can you destroy this dude, please?
Yeah, Eddie Thorpe Park, get him.
1, 2, that's 3, bell.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so it's 3 stars somehow, right? Which is fine. Karrion Kross can't win a match. It really is like real life. He gets DQ'd again, Alan. I don't know. See, look, Eddie Thorpe's ring skill is 5. Karrion Kross is 10. Karrion Kross should be winning these.
Yes, he should.
And he's not. He's not. And I don't know why. CM Punk is one of my most popular guys. Right, so that result was not the best, really. It was okay. I got a decent chunk of change, but he did lose 3 popularity. So his promo rating was only good, which with a promo skill 5, which is the highest you get, isn't the best result. That promo rating really should be excellent because he's got the highest promo skill you can get. So that actually is not the best. It could have been worse. It could have been like okay, but I'll take it. But that could have been a bit better. Alan knows exactly what this match is.
Yeah.
And this one I did make a title match because I don't care about the tag titles. I have them on 2 of the ladies, but there's no division for me, so I actually don't. I don't register at all. They barely register. I just put them on to get a higher rating. This is the exact opposite of what I did at the first match. Right.
Okay.
Let's start up a tag rivalry. I mean, I doubt that rivalry will ever see fruition. I've only got 4 ladies on the whole roster. I mean, we'll see. A bad promo for Drew McIntyre. By the way, me and Alan think this is a disgrace that Drew McIntyre has promo skill 3.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's
He's
one of the best promos they've got.
Yeah, best talkers in the business. One of them.
His work last year with CM Punk was fantastic from both guys. His heel work was fantastic.
Yeah.
In that feud,
his trolling was amazing.
And the game gives him free. So really, Drew McIntyre is not that great in this game because his promo is lower than it should be. You say I got a weak promo. Luckily for me, he must have done well enough where I did get the rivalry tick over, which you don't always get if the promo is really bad, like that was. Sometimes, like I say, there's hidden meters behind the scenes. So lucky for me, it just about pushed it over to level 2. But because that was such a bad promo, that could have ended up being a whole waste of a segment because he wouldn't have got to level 2. But luckily for me, I must have been really close to getting level 2 already. But that was bad. And then I did put this title match as much as I didn't really want to. So this is something I did kind of do for the rating because it's the main event. I don't want Rollins to drop it. But he could, and I can't control it without a card. So let's see if Jey Uso is going to win the world title on an episode of the WCW Nitro.
Wow.
Right, so I've got a new world champion. This is what I mean. I've had a title change every week. I didn't really want this. I wanted Rollins. Rollins is meant to be the #1 heel, really, and he's just gone and lost it to Jey Uso.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Oh God, go on. I know what it's going to be. Go on.
How many super kicks and how many spears were in this match?
If you can call what he does a spear in the first place, because it just looks like a hug. There's at least 3 hugs and at least like 6 super kicks.
Just 6, okay.
We'll say 8 super kicks because Rollins likes to throw a super kick as well. So there was at least 8 combined, if not 9, in that match. But the match was decent quality. So I got 3.5 stars for my main event, 3.5 stars for my opening contest. So not a bad show from me. That wasn't a bad show overall, but the results were not. 2 of the results were not exactly what I wanted. Let's see what Alan's got for us.
Here we go. So this is the feud. This is the match Sean Spears wanted. He wanted it. So he got the opening contest against one half of the tag team champions, the City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley. Let's see how he fares.
You've got a run in as well from
Alexis King's going to get involved.
There you go.
Really? Oh my good God.
Did you want to start a feud up? That was your goal, wasn't it? To start a feud between Lex King and Shelley? Is that what you were going for?
No.
What were you going for? Lex King and
Sean Spears and Shelley. That's what it should really be.
Wow.
Oh my good lord.
Yes.
Alex Black does not cut a good promo. He doesn't lose any popularity though.
Right. So we were talking about so that's bad luck for Alan as well, because even though he's got promo skill 3, that's still average because it goes between 1 and 5. So for him to get that rating is pretty bad. Because he's still got a 3. It's not like he's got a 1.
Yeah.
So that's bad. Yeah. Yep.
So here we go. This was Penta's debut match, wasn't it? Back in January.
It was, you're right.
It's over.
There you go.
And he wins it.
Oh my good lord. Oh
yeah.
This is a terrible show.
Right, so Alan, unfortunately, what's happened here is that Alan wanted, as you can see, he wanted to start a feud up between Sabin and Alexa King. But because Alexa King ran in on the first match, the game started a feud up between Alexa King and Shelley. So now it can't do this feud. Because you can only that's something I don't know if we mentioned or not. You can only have one, they can be in one singles feud and they can be in one tag feud. So Alan could run the Motor City Machine Guns versus Sean Spears and Lexus King if he wanted, and that would count at the same time. But Lexus King can't be involved in 2 singles feuds at the same time. He can't. So that's why, unfortunately for Alan, that's ended up being a waste of a segment, which is not really his fault because the game started up a feud in the first match.
Yeah, game screaming over. Here we go. This is you know exactly what this one is.
It's exactly the same thing I did, Alan. Yep.
So nothing really to say about it except who's winning this one. Wow. Okay. Wow, it's the best match on the card so far.
And just like me, you've got a tag team rivalry that you will probably never pay off.
No. And I'm gonna get penalised for that because that should have been my opening contest. Had I known,
and you will.
Had I had the the foresight to know that was gonna be my big match, I would have put that on first. But I'm not to know these things.
I mean, this is a pretty decent. Alan's got two heel fighters on one team. and two good guy bruisers, which is exactly what the game wants. So
Yeah.
he's got the match up very, very well.
So this is a bit of a, so this is a nice little lead up. So obviously we've got Ellie Knight who's against Shinsuke, who took the title off last week. And obviously Gunther's going to be fighting Bray Wyatt at some point. So we thought, we're abroad. Let's give the fans a good match.
Gunther's going to be popular because it's abroad, so Gunther's popular.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Okay.
The ring general. So we end strong. The last two matches were good.
At least your elite, yeah. So your at least your main event was the best match on your show. So overall, yes, you're right. Your opener did let you down a lot. That's what you're going to be penalised the most for, I think. Right. So again, run through it quickly without going into too much detail. They've got a tag opener again. It's not a title match this time, so this won't be as high quality as maybe last week.
1, 2.
See what they do.
That bell.
Okay, so they've already beaten me.
Yeah, I think again, looking at that, I don't know if that should have got 3 stars, but that's the game for you. They say that it should have. I'm sure myself, but that. Mark Coffey. Okay, so they're just building a feud between those guys. Eric Rowan, who Alan will try to save, I'm sure, if he can.
Yeah, he's saying help to me, so yeah, I'm going to go and get him.
Versus Elton Prince, who I know who he is now because I've seen him on SmackDown in real life, but when he was first there, I was like, Alan, who is this guy? I have no idea who he is. I know who he is now because he's in the tag team, but...
Yep. And they cut that really bad little segment during the WrestleMania 14 weekend. Cringe.
Papa John's, yeah. If look, the rules are, guys, if you're in a advertisement on a pay-per-view, right, that means they value you so little that they stick you in one of them. If I'm a WWE wrestler and that's what I'm given to do, I know that I'm probably getting fired on the next round of cuts.
The only advertisement they actually like on these kind of shows is Slim Jim's. Because that has a history, doesn't it?
Yeah, so so Slim Jim gets the LA Knights, gets the Jey Usos, gets the Bianca Belairs, who are all quite big stars currently, so they're safe. Yeah. But if you're in a Papa John's pizza advert and there's like 10 of them,
well,
you're probably getting fired. Yeah, you're probably getting fired next year. Right.
1, 2. That's 3. Bring it.
Yay! Sorry, Ronald, I'm coming for you. Stay strong.
Please get me out of here, Alan. There's my girl, Roxanne Perez. Right, so they ran a charity. SmackDown ran a charity promo, which will give them 4,000 fans. So even if they had a bit of a bad show, they might do okay fans wise because they've spent it cost 15,000 to run that promo, so it costs a lot. But that gave them 4,000 fans. So even if they have a crap show, they might not lose that many fans this week because of that promo.
That's why we'll have to start cutting some promos.
The game loves this rivalry, Alan. So we've seen this more or less every week, this match. And as Alan said, the reason is because the game knows that these two both have the tag chemistry stuff. So this will end up getting a good rating for them because of that. This will probably be 3 stars plus.
Yep, I need another tag team.
That's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Thing is, they can't keep running it though, because it will get stale.
It will get stale, yes.
And the superstars will start moaning, thinking, can I have to fight someone else next week? Because you've got me fighting, Tom, Dick, or Harry every week. Yeah, Cooper says not that I lost interest in wrestling a while ago, but I've only heard of one of the blokes on Alan's card. Funny enough, I know the ladies though.
I think there's a reason why some of the ladies, probably the same reason I do, damn it, Cooper, mate. I mean, to be fair, the women wrestlers on average are better than they used to be. I can't deny it.
That's true, they were, yeah. Aksana.
But that's because the standard was real low.
Yeah.
Real low.
Aksana.
Like Alan says, Aksana.
Yeah, she was awful.
Terrible.
I still want to know how she got eliminated in that Survivor Series match.
Yeah, they were pretty embarrassing, the women. They were until the last 5 or 6 years. They were pretty damn embarrassing, it must be said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this. What a main event.
Me and Adam look at this and we are laughing because we can never imagine any show, especially SmackDown, running this as it would never happen. But I bet you this gets 3 stars. This is why me and Adam
easy,
find
yes.
it
This
incredibly
is a 3-star classic, this is.
1,
Yeah.
2. It's over.
Good, the better man won. Oh,
He got 3.5 stars.
Wow. There you go. and it's up to level 3.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's the mechanics of the game. So the AI has zero concept really of good booking. It has zero concept of kind of a star really. It literally just does it mechanically, and it's okay at it. It's not that most of the time it puts good matches together that get decent ratings. So it's not like it doesn't do that part, but it is quite funny to see, as you just seen, these two guys in the main event and getting better ratings than some of mine and Alan's shows who have got actual big stars in the matches. That's what's funny.
If only AI could pick football scores, be great.
Yeah. And last but not least, ECW, and again they're having, you see a pattern there. You can see the similarities. So again, they've only got 2 tag teams on their rosters. Actually, they've got 3. Actually, they've got the Authors of Pain as well. He really has gone all in on tag teams, hasn't he?
Yeah, they have.
So this is a tag team show. So this will probably get a good rating. It's a title match, and they're in a feud. But if you look, the actual booking when it comes to the styles is not quite right. If you look at Luke Gallows, Alan, do you see?
Yeah, he's a bruiser versus 2 bruisers, so that's going to penalise him. It should penalise him anyway.
It should a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, whether the tag team chemistry cancels that out, I don't know.
It will to a certain degree. Like I say, it's all done behind the scenes. It's all mathematic behind the scenes. He will be penalised for it, but as you say, how big, I don't know. I reckon he still gets 3 stars, personally. Okay. And that was without a rivalry, yeah. So yeah, had there been a rivalry, that might have gone on higher. So that's a new rivalry for them. But that's not the best rivalry they could do. Cause like I say, so if they run that rivalry, unless he turns Gallows into a fighter, which he might not be able to do, because I don't know if Gallows can. I don't think he can. I think he's a giant. So that actually won't be the best thing he could have done to AI, because Gallows is going to be the odd man out in that match. Okay, just building a feud between Trick and Brooke Jensen. For some reason that they put Randy Orton and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's a babyface. Okay, he must have turned in babyface, I guess. Against Akam and Razor, the former Authors of Pain.
1, 2,
Randy Orton is their world champion, by the way. So that's a big. Okay. That didn't go very well for him, Alan. Tiffany Stratton got a decent promo. She's only got promo skill 3. She got a good rating. Liv Morgan, who is a babe cover. You're right about that one. Still there, Alan?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, right, sure.
Just getting concerned there. About a few couple of things. Right, no, we're good. Oh, big up to Dermo in the chat. Dermo.
Big up Dermo. I know Dermo's going to be running his show in about 20 minutes. I'm going to be joining him. We should have enough time to get one more show done, though.
1, 2.
Ooh, could be a tight squeeze.
All right, so the ECW, not exactly killing it here. Promo skill 1. Wow. Okay, so those two have a rivalry that not one person in the world would want to see, to be honest.
No,
but I'm sure that'll get a 4-star match, Alan.
Oh yeah, of course. There you go.
And the main event on a show that has no women's titles, a table match 1-on-1.
Well, just remind me. Just remind me if they ever bring up that story designer, I'm going to run ECW, because then I have an excuse.
What, to run ECW?
Yeah, ECW.
Extreme.
1,
okay.
2. That's it. Ring it.
Who knows what this is going to get? Probably 2.5, 3 again. Wow, really?
Bullshit.
Right. So this week I should have won only because of my opener. Because I had the best opener and I had the equal main event along with SmackDown. Alan probably, unfortunately for him, because of his opener and his main event, probably come 4th this week.
Well, according to this, it says I got a good booking again. Your opener and main event were the highlights of your show, as they should be. Focus on raising the quality of your matches for higher show results.
That's weird, because your opener is worse than your mid-card
My
match.
opener was terrible.
Well, Right, so I got a 78, so that's my best show so far because I got a 77 last week. My fans change was 35,574, and my money was 67,000. That's because of the
Wow,
CM Punk.
you've made
With the
some
CM
great.
Punk.
Yeah, good old CM Punk made you some cash.
He did.
He's the best in the world at making money.
I'm not here to make friends, Alan. I'm here to make money. Yeah, Alan got a 67. 28,869 fans. Your money was okay though, Alan. You got 50 grand, mate.
That's not bad. 50 and a half grand. That's not bad.
And Alan is nearly at that 300 mark where you can start thinking about
sweet spot.
Dipping into get one of these legends you guys like.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I want to run the feud you ran last time, the Huckster versus Logan Paul.
We did have a lot of fun with Hogan versus Logan Paul. Yeah.
R.I.P. Huckster.
We did. Yeah. SmackDown got 77, so I did beat them ever so slightly by 1. Fans changed 35,046. Money 32,000. So they had the least amount of money, and they ever so slightly beat them by like one point. So really close that was. And ECW got a 74, so they got third. 32,013 fans, and they made 44,000. Okay.
Shows wasn't based on money because yeah. So yeah, there's my Injury Rehab 3 card that I was promised for doing the Commissioner goal.
Yeah, you want to try and do them every week if you can, as long as it doesn't cripple your show too much. But it depends on what the card is as well. If it's a crap card, sometimes you just think, over.
So I slipped a little bit. I was about 4,000 behind Paul Heyman. I'm now about 8,000 behind him.
So Alan, as you said, but he's also got 80,000 more than anyone else. So although he is losing in the fans, he's got a lot more money. Look, I'm in last place with my money. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm in. Oh no, I'm actually. My bad. Why did I think I was Fuji?
You're actually second.
Right. So I'm actually second. So yeah, I'm 80,000 behind Alan. So I am slowly getting to the point where I might be able to dip in soon.
Yeah, and obviously Fuji's obviously paying the price for being first because he's obviously got the less money, sorry.
Yeah, he must be spending more money on his shows than we are. So he's 2,000, actually about 1,800 ahead of me. So I am slowly closing it. Alan's fallen behind a little bit from Heyman. Heyman is 6,000 behind me. So it's still really close. It's still Alan's 16,000 behind Fuji, which at this point of the game, honestly, 16,000, again, you can get that back in 1 week on a pay-per-view. So
yeah.
I think there's enough time for one more, but it's up to you, Alan. I think there is. I can stay to about 5-2, so there's like 17 minutes.
No worries, right? Let's get on with it. Let's jump straight
right, so
in.
we'll do one more show.
So we're in Philadelphia this week.
Right, so this is the go-home show. So the go-home show, you have to put on one extra match, which can be a problem, especially if you don't have a large roster, which me and Alan don't. So the go-home show is pretty much your second biggest show of the month after the pay-per-view. So you need to kind of settle some feuds and stuff like that you're not going to run.
Yeah.
You need to decide which feud you want to end on pay-per-view and which feud you want to end on this show.
Yeah.
It's not realistic because normally in real life you end the show, you end all the feuds on pay-per-views, but this is the change they've made this year. I actually hope they don't keep this change in because it makes the pay-per-views feel a little bit less special than they should. Because your matches are meant to end on the pay-per-views, but you only get like one slot, don't you?
Yeah.
You only get one slot on the pay-per-view, so we'll show you.
So as you can see, everyone at home, Sean Spears says thank you for the rematch against Alex Shelley.
Okay.
Told you I'd get the win this time, so he gets a small increase to his morale, which it helps. And on the flip side of that, Alex Shelley's come to me and said that loser Alexis attacked me during my last fight. I'm not going to stand for that garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with him within the next 3 weeks. And I have a decision to say, sorry Alex, not going to happen, or okay. I'm nice, so I'm going to say okay. Because hey, I need all the matches I can get my hands on. Which and for promising him this, he gets a little morale boost as well.
Right, so this as you can see on the book show screen, if Alan gets there in a sec,
here we go.
There's five matches, and this can be a big challenge.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got a big roster. We've only got 16 people, so you really have to kind of try to be creative as much as you can, whilst trying to save your big match for the pay-per-view. It can be very difficult, especially if you've got small rosters like we do.
So ideally what we're looking for is feuds to sort of capitalize on, if you like. And obviously, I don't want to give away a big match on. But alternatively, the way the pay-per-views work is you probably won't get an opportunity to put them on.
No.
Oh, there's a mid card option because obviously they give you a couple of gimmick matches, opening contest and the main event, and then they give you like a couple. They give you like one, or I think one. They give you one mid card match where you can pretty much throw like your biggest feud in. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, clear this match. Didn't mean to do that. Let's put that there. Let's put that there instead. There we go. Right. Let's run that as my main event. Bear with me, folks. We have to be a bit creative here. And this is where it gets tricky, because as you can see, I am running out of names to throw in. And Trips wants me to schedule a run-in as well, which is going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, this might be one of the weeks where, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this goal this week, not if I want to run a proper show. Do not book your most popular available specialist this week, but that's... I actually can't afford to not use my most popular specialist is it AJ or is it Jey Uso? Yeah, so they don't want me to use my world champion this week. So this is going to be one of the times where I don't think I can do the goal as much as... I mean, the card is not bad, but I don't think I can do the goal this week. Sometimes you have to make these decisions. Sometimes you have to just, you know...
This is where I'm going to run into a problem now.
I think I've just about pulled it off, Alan. Oh, that was difficult.
Yeah, I think I've just about pulled it off too. Give me some money. Okay, right.
Right.
Oh yes, I've just squeezed it all in. Right, good. Okay, we're right to confirm that we're good. We're good. I think I've got away with it. Not quite ready yet. There we go. Right.
Right. A difficult one.
Oh, well, opening contest.
It is. It's not a feud ender. They're not. They're only at level 2 feud, so their feud will be continuing. I can't afford to pay it off this month, basically. So they will continue to feud till next pay-per-view will be the idea. Because I've gone all out with AJ, with Jey Uso and Rollins, which will be my title match. Planned title match, if the game lets me, will be at the pay-per-view. So again, I don't mind who wins this. It's the feud just continues between Punk and... That's fine. McIntyre.
Back up piece of win. Nice opening contest.
Good match.
Stuff.
Level 3, so that will carry over into next month, and then they'll have the blow-off match at the end of the next month. I've had to double down on this feud to try and get this to rivalry level 4 just in time for the pay-per-view. Jey Uso's done his part. This is why I couldn't do the commissioner goal. I had to make a decision between getting this feud to level 4, which is what I'm trying to do for the title match at the pay-per-view, or doing the commissioner goal. So I've sacrificed not doing the commissioner goal and getting the cards so I can do this. It might not pay off for me. It will depend if Rollins does his part in a minute. So Jey Uso did his part. This is a throwaway match. It is a title match, but I figured that Eddie Thorpe's got no chance of winning this. AJ's got 20, right? It's better not backfire on me, Alan.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine. You know, mid-card match-wise, that's actually not bad.
It's fine. AJ beats him clean. Karrion Kross Kross asked me to do a promo anyway, so Karrion Kross comes out afterwards and laughs at Eddie Thorpe, even though he can't beat Eddie Thorpe apparently. For reasons are. This is rivalry level 4. Wow. Okay.
There you go.
Can you please win a match, please, Kross? Because
Main event anywhere in the country.
Apparently so. We'll have to pay that off next month. This is a women's match, not even a title match. They'll have a title match next month because I couldn't fit it into to end it this month.
That's it. Ring the bell.
This is my big. That's fine. She wins and she wins. There you go. That more or less guarantees her a title match because she beat the champ in a non-title match with the tights. Will he do his part? He does. Right. So Seth Rollins has done his part as well. He got a good promo. It hit level 4, which is what I want for the pay-per-view next week. So my title match, unless I get a card played on me, which could happen, or an injury, which I don't think, or something can happen. You can get something just happen in the game that will take one of them out of commission. It can happen. So you should always try to have a backup plan, which I don't really. Better hurry up with me. This is my other women's match again. They're in a feud. It's just to have a match. I can't pay off the feud till next month. Not enough time.
2. Ring that bell.
Again, I don't mind who wins it. They're just trading wins. That's fine. That's fine. Level 2 is fine. 2.5 stars is okay. Continuing the feud for the US title. That gets up to level 3. Again, that'll be paid off next month because I didn't get it done. And to end it, a tag title match again with these two teams. Not expecting an amazing rating, but it's the best I could do really. Shouldn't end the feud, I don't think. I think they're level 2. So this will also continue to next month as well. These two just trade the titles back and forth. 3.5 stars, not bad. Their feud level didn't go up, if you notice. So actually, their feud level didn't go up, which I'm surprised at. Right. That's me.
So we go. So we ran this on week 1. IC title match: Laura Vakura versus Blair Davenport. I'm expecting Laura to retain. She does. 3.5. There we go. Strong opening. That's what we want. Right, now we want to big up our main event for the pay-per-view. Really?
Oh wow, he failed you, Alan. This is what I'm talking about. Gunther failed Alan.
A promo.
He got a weak promo, and the feud. Alan was trying to do what I did. The Gunther let him down.
I blame the fans. They're xenophobic. They don't like German or Austrian, sorry. They're xenophobic. Okay, so Alex Shelley wanted the match against Alexis King, which I wasn't going to do this week, but I thought, you know what, screw it, we'll do it anyway.
1, 2. That's it.
I'm not expecting much. 1, probably 1, 2.
He's going to start complaining, Alan. This dude can't buy a win. He's going to start complaining.
Yay! Where's that black? There we go.
Okay, you've got some fans at least. There you go. So even if you don't get the best show, you've got some fans.
Yeah, so that helps. So run this again because they're in I think in a level 1 feud, these two. So Penta versus Chad Gable.
1, 2. That's 3. Let me hear the bell.
When Penta does it again. Well done, Penta.
Beats
Thank
him
you.
again. Good match.
It's alright. Don't worry. Chad Gable doesn't disappear next month. He's going to become El Grande Americano.
Is Kai going to take over if he gets injured, Alan?
Yes.
So Shelley's become a
bruiser.
Striker? A bruiser?
Because
Chris Sabin's a bruiser?
He can be a bruiser, yeah.
That must be the randomness, Alan. He's not a bruiser.
Yeah, it's because Lexus King and Sean Spears are both fighters.
Makes sense. Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Title match, because I can't have so many matches on the pay-per-view or the PLE, we're going to run this one. Rhea retains.
Defends.
Nice.
3.5. Your show's been pretty good, Alan.
Yeah, this is not doing too bad. Right, now Bray Wyatt, can he pull a good promo on Gunther?
Bray does his part, but it wasn't.
Well done,
so
Bray.
Gunter's cost you getting that to level 4 on the pay-per-view. It was Gunther.
Yep.
Bray Wyatt did
No,
his
it's the
part.
fans' fault. Xenophobic, don't like Austrians.
Yeah.
So let me talk to you.
Title match. Is Alan
defending us title, and then he retains. Yes.
Right, that was a very good show for Alan.
There you go. That's my best show so far.
He did better than me on that week.
BFT to Shinsuke puts him away.
This is the same match they've done again. Right, so this is the same tag match. This is a title match. So probably 3.5 stars or something.
You're right.
Okay.
Still don't know who Fallon Henley is.
Crap promo for Roxanne Perez. She got promo skill 3, so that was really bad from her.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Mark Coffey was, they've been building this up. Apparently, Josh Bridges is a champion of some kind. I'm not sure. Is he the
US title holder?
Combination's not good. Giant and Bruiser, so that's not a good combination from the AI.
So you've got penalised for that. Good. Well done, Fuji. Let's sort in your own.
Right.
So Liverpool cuts a good promo on the OTC.
Right, it takes it up to level 2, but they've still got a way to go to get that to be as hot as it could. Right, this was last week's main event for them. If we're speeding up, guys, it's only because I've got to go in 5 minutes. So
that's fine.
We're speeding up.
Anyway, it's only the AI anyway. Wow.
Right, anywhere complete. So, yeah, so they might get penalised though because their best match was in the mid card, so that might work against them. Another ship. Oh God. But they got them up to level 4 somehow.
Yeah, kind of not surprised. Yeah, exactly. And they get my promo up.
It's the I told you there's a hidden meter underneath. That's why, Alan, that we don't get to see. That's all.
Good is great at promos. Help! Don't worry, Rowan. I'm coming. Promise.
Alan will be saving you soon, bunny man. There you go. Oh, he keeps winning at least. Okay, level 3. Reigns is trying to get popularity. Not bad from Roman Reigns because promo skill 4 he only got an okay. So that
he just told everyone I'm going off to film Street Fighter and everyone booed him.
Yeah,
mostly
because he never wrestles anymore. He spends all his time doing movies nowadays. And the match we've seen 1,000 times, which will probably get 4 stars.
This is like watching John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Pretty much. They'll probably get 4 stars for this. It might be a feud ender as well. Okay, not quite 4 stars.
Okay.
I think Alan's in the lead this week.
I think I could be.
Cesaro versus Rezar. Rezar's a weapon.
I'm sure. Isn't Rezar that turtle thing from Ninja Turtles 2?
He is. I think you're right. That actually was not the greatest rivalry because that's actually the end of the rivalry, and the best they did was 3 stars. So that was a bit of a fail for it.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that. That's a match anywhere in the country. That is. I'll pay to see that one. Baron Corbin versus KSI.
There you go. KSI got an excellent promo rating, even though he's got promo skill 3. He did a pop for Niven, Alan.
Ugh.
Becky Lynch versus Isla Dawn. As you know, there's no women's title, so most of these women matches are pointless.
1, 2, it's over. Ring it.
Not surprisingly, Becky wins. Not a very good match.
Okay, so I might bring you in, provided I get the prom bottle mascot as well.
Yeah, using this tag team. Right, so an amazing promo from Randy Orton got him 10,000. Okay, so even if they have a badge, that's a massive. Right, so they're going to get a lot of fans, even if
he
they
must
have
use a card. Show. They must use a power card.
Yeah, he must have. He has. He's used his special ability. Don't you know? Remember, his ability gives him double bonuses. Right, he used his ability.
Right. Of course he did. Maybe I should have used one of mine.
Tag team match. This seems like a bit of a throwaway match.
2, that's 3. Let me hear
his classes are all over the place. That was like a cruiserweight and a fighter, and that was all over the place. That was 2.5 stars. A promo that gets up to level 4, so that feud's ready to be ended when he wants. That's a weird choice he's made there.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Where's Brutus gone? Is he injured or something?
He must have been injured or something.
He's not on the card at all.
Weird.
Or is
he's not on the card.
Maybe he's resting. Maybe he's resting him.
Yeah, that's a weird booking choice. They're not going to get a good rating for that one.
No.
That's 3.
And they didn't even have enough guys to do a 4th promo slot. So
there you go.
He needs his main event to save him because he's had a bad show.
Yeah, the same main event from last week.
And that's not a title match. So this is probably 3 stars maybe, 3.5 max. Right, that's quite a bad week, but he won't lose any fans because of that Randy Orton promo. That literally stopped him losing fans. I think you won, Alan.
Oh, apparently I just had a good week. Well, good booking, rather. We all had good bookings.
Yeah, you won the week though. You got the best main event. It's a main event that won it for you. 3 of us all had a good opener. Your mid card, your first mid card wasn't good. You had the best second mid card match, but you won the main event. So that's won it for you this week. Your main event is what's won it for you this week, dude. Show rating for me 76. I think my highest has been 78. I got 59,000 fans. You always get more fans on these shows, so the fact that Alan's done well on this week probably means he could jump up easily to like maybe even second place. He could overtake me with
That
this.
depends because Heyman done well, didn't he? He used his card.
That's true. 55,000 for me. So okay, money wise, Alan got 74 show quality. So slightly actually lower than me somehow. I'm not sure how that works out.
Thanks, computer, for screwing me over.
He did win the fans. He got 64,000 fans. A little bit lower on the money. 26,000 money.
Sorry, I've got 300,000. There you go. I'm going to go legend hunting on the next show.
Right, SmackDown 80. Right, so SmackDown has one, just match quality wise. 62,000 fans, and okay, so SmackDown actually somehow. See, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like if you look at that, it looks like SmackDown's actually won, but the graph didn't say that SmackDown won. The graph said that Alan won. But looking at these stats,
it's like
it looks like SmackDown won. ECW did have the worst show. We thought 65,000 fans only because of the autumn promo. Without that, they would have got 55,000. Made a lot of money. I think I got last after looking at that somehow. I wonder whether I got first.
Let's have a look. So pretty much physio card. Thanks for doing the goal. So yeah, I'm still in fourth. I'm at 9,000 behind Paul Heyman. Heyman is 6,000, just under 6,000 behind Fuji.
I'm 144 fans ahead. 144, Alan. Wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah, that's by a neck, isn't it? Or by a nose.
Yeah.
The slimmest of margins.
Alan has gained on all of us with that week. He's still in fourth, but he has gained fans-wise. But his money is through the roof. His money's double what mine is. Double what Fuji's is.
Yeah, but that time I had about 2 million.
Yeah, you got that. You had that thing happen to do with a movie or something, didn't you? And he gave you.
That's right. What if it happened again this time?
It is random, but when you get it, it's amazing. Right, we are gonna have to leave it there because I'm
we're
gonna be late. So quickly from me, thank you again, guys. A shorter episode, but a decent length. We got 3 shows down, and next episode we can start with the big pay-per-view and show you how that works, and everything like that. But please remember to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I guess Alan, take us out, bud.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for doing, attending, watching, and all that great stuff. Liking, subscribing. So from Tango, from Tequila, we're out.